if the NASCAR Cup Series used the Xfinity Series car? We are going to answer that very question today in NR 2003 with the new mod created by Beelion's Design, where they created paint schemes for all the current Cup Series drivers, but schemes on the Xfinity car. For all these paint schemes, they're utilizing the NXS 20 mod, just like the baseline current Xfinity car in NR 2003. I'll have links down in the description to all of the mods. Immediate, like where my eyes went right from the get-go, right from the drop, the biggest takeaway I have so far, Cup Series drivers have their numbers on the doors again. I'm gonna take you through a quick walkthrough of these paint schemes. Not all of them, but all the drivers that are included. And then we are going to hit the track. Obviously, you've been staring at coleslaw this entire time, driving the 00 for Stewart-Haas Racing. Let's update that right now. I'm just gonna delete the Stewart part. Ross Chastain, Busch, #1. Overstock doing the best they can this year to keep Stewart-Haas from floundering. I didn't realize how much I miss purple FedEx, okay? This is just proving to me that we need the Xfinity car up and come. Ditch the next gen. I don't want that crap anymore. I really dig this Menards look. It's kind of like a throwback, kind of has a 90s feel to it. Josh Williams, who knew he was gonna do as little as he's done for calling? The red and black and white 14 has become such a classic look for me. Just brings me back to the early days of Stewart-Haas. Taz Gorilla with the sponsor that he poached from Natalie Decker. If he hadn't done that, she undoubtedly would be a Cup champion by now. You could also make the argument that if she ran better, N29 wouldn't have left. Dingle Dingle driving for Celsius. You think, oh, Xfinity cars replacing the Cup Series, taking a lower series, bringing it up to Cup. It's a phenomenal idea. All these cars look great, and I'm sure the racing would be great too. AA batteries couldn't stay away from the Cup Series long. Xfinity Series, Cup Series. We're considering this Cup today. That just looks so much better than the crap that they shovel out there with those pushed forward numbers. My fire is really fucking stoked about the whole number moving up thing. How many years deep we are, and I'm still pissed about it. Exactly. Look at that Ream scheme. Compare it to the current Ream scheme. You tell me which is better. I mean, I do like the traditional aspect of the 21 and the font that the Wood Brothers use. I would be out of my fucking gourd if I didn't say that looked fantastic. And you know what? The old-fashioned 21 is still up top. Giggles Logano, ketchup and mustard, but better. Anything that adds more French fries onto Hubby Bubby's car is fine with me. This is gonna make me act up. This is gonna make me do things I can't do on camera. Kevin Harvick and corporate. I didn't know that Kevin Harvick was coming back. The actual throwing back that this 3 car should be doing ain't no fucking intimidator. If we're being honest here, Daniel Hemorrhoids really should only be driving Xfinity cars, but not Xfinity cars that are taking over for Cup cars. He just needs to be in Xfinity. This car will win all of the drafting tracks, but none else. I love this mod so damn much. It's good to see current schemes, but without the numbers being fungal. Can this actually please be a car? This one too. All of these schemes should really be schemes. 4 Sunny D's is way too much orange juice. It's almost like a hidden throwback in there to old man Bushy's days in the 41 with that color scheme, especially up there on the roof. Holy fuck. I'm gonna have an episode. The car may suck and run like shit, but hey, at least it'll look good. Still will probably fail to qualify for Daytona. NASCAR, if you have any heart and soul and care at all for what I care about and what I want, then you'll bring the Xfinity cars to Cup. Car looks so damn good, it might actually not wreck. Finally, an ally paint scheme that doesn't give me schizophrenia after I look at it. A modernized HendrickCars.com car that still pays tribute to the original. They plan to bring the 50 to the track, but it never arrived. You can just barely read the name above the door. It's Montoya! Honestly, the surprise of the year for me could very well single-handedly this mod make our dreams come true. NASCAR's gonna take one look at this video and realize, yup, this is it. Am I fucking kidding? I'm on NASCAR's blacklist. Brett Moffitt is coming back to Cup. He's driving for Tricon in the 55. I like how there's these little secret little placements slapped in here. Just some extras. You gotta download this mod. Scheme carried over from the next gen, except it's not stupid because the number is where it belongs. Will come out of nowhere to finish 5th at Daytona this week. David Starr still trying to put together a career. This car won't see the finish line. This car will somehow muster up a top 10 out of nowhere. Even though the car looks banging, we'll still probably wreck somebody today. Can we get a damn sponsor on Billie Jean 78? The scheme, it finally is gonna get me to go to a Cheddar's. Carvana, Family Dollar. I kind of like the slant that the 84 car has. The contrast from the blue and the orange. Jemai, I still can't get behind you in a Toyota. But at least it's the better looking Toyota. It's a freaking Supra. Redneck Jesus ran so freaking well at Bristol, he's back in Cup in an Xfinity car. Rested pepperoni and chicken wings. Hooters number 9. Kiwi and Nintendo DS. God bless America. One more little special nugget I got for you from Kyle Busch fan. Created Texas World Speedway 2024. I haven't tested it yet. Haven't practiced, haven't run a single lap around the place, so I don't know what we're getting into. Sounds like the perfect track to try out a new set of race cars. 30 laps, 2 times on the pit stop frequency. We're gonna have a maximum of 43 cars out here, and I maximize the difficulty, but I put on adaptive speed so we can keep up a little bit. Let's get this video started. For real now, we're hitting the track, baby. Let's go! Figured I might as well freaking qualify so I know what I'm up against. For those of you that aren't really aware of what the hell Texas World Speedway is, it's the closest NASCAR ever came to racing on a perfect circle. It feels pretty damn good not having to shift all the way up to 5th. Car is a little bit loose. I'm not in love with the handling. Might have to tighten it up just a skosh before we get into the race. NASCAR's return to Texas World Speedway here in 2024 with the Xfinity cars in the Cup Series replacing the Cup Series. Hubby Bumps is out front on the pole. Jemai started dead-ass last. We'll make up some ground though, don't you worry. 30 laps, that's all we gotta survive. I've got damage maxed out to realistic, so if they start wrecking, I gotta be sure to avoid that shit. Thank you all for coming to Texas World Speedway once again here in 2024. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We are underway, bitch. Now, they're probably gonna drive away from me because of the way I have the whole thing set up. They are really stinking fast, but they'll come back to me. Don't worry, they'll come back. Adaptive speed will kick in, and we will be a part of this race. Yeah, everybody shits on Jemai for being so slow and useless nowadays. He was away from NASCAR for a couple of years. He had to retrain his brain. He's still got all that IndyCar shit in his brain. He's got to learn this car. So far, the track isn't broken. The AI haven't wrecked themselves yet. That's a big hurdle you gotta clear with these modded racetracks. So we're gonna have to make one pit stop. I'm trying to drive the car with my controller and also cycle through all this information. Top right, oh my God, the left rear is burning up. But we gotta make one pit stop here for fuel. We're coming back. See, I told you we would come back. We're reeling them back in. Jemai's learning the track. Got that good run on terrible herbal tea. How do you make bad herbal tea? Did you forget to put the fucking herbs in the tea? Jemai, into the wall. We've been saying that a lot this year. Doesn't seem to have really affected us too bad. These Xfinity cars, they can take a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Cutting up the middle, how you doing, Blanket? I really like, it's like retro. My teammates here will never be as good or as talented as me. I am Jemai. And I never really understood the point of maxing out difficulty in the NR 2003, even with adaptive speed. Has, like, anyone ever conquered? I'm sure someone has. But, like, how do you beat the AI when they're maxed out on difficulty like I have them? Maybe I'm not talented enough for it. I'm not sure.
That's probably what it is, Mrucz. Quit kidding yourself.
Taylor Gray in the 55 shares that ride with Brett Moffitt driving for Tricon. Seriously, one of the coolest freaking mods I have found. Between this and the Mrucz mod that we tried on here, what, a week or two ago, NR 2003 is bopping right now. Considering the difficulty is maxed out, I'm gonna have to outsmart them with some sort of pit strategy. With a caution, maybe getting them all trapped a lap down. I'm trying to figure out what in the hell, oh my God.
Clear outside. The yellow flag is out. Watch for debris.
All right, well, never fucking mind my strategy and whatever plans I had. Jumma, what the fuck was that, man? Where the fuck were you going? There wasn't room for 3 wide. Highly unfortunate, but to be honest, pretty well expected. This is gonna throw everything out the friggin' window. Kinda glad, though, we're making this pit stop under yellow because I did not want to make a pit stop under green. They're all real. Oh my God, this place is a catastrophe.
We got trouble on the front stretch.
Yeah, no shit. The 43 was big wrecked. He was smoking. Great, I'm gonna have to pay for that. I have no idea. There it is.
Turn 2.
Slow it down, slow it. I can't even fucking slow it down for this! They were all rear-ended and shit. Look at all the custom pit boxes. I like that. They were rear-ended hard entering pit road. They're still hitting each other. Tiny Keebler elves hammers. There are a lot of freaking people on pit road. How many are like not even... Damn! Shit! Did I take out the 43 and the 21? There are a lot of retirement. I think a lot of that happened on pit road entry. I mean, I'll take whatever the hell I could get. I am Jabbai after all. I'm slower than particles. We have the fuel to make it now. We don't have to make another pit stop for fuel, but can the tires survive? And how's the car gonna be? Am I gonna be a lot slower? My best lap is a 37.34. Leading the field is still Hubby Bubs, but he's got Outback Stenhouse behind him? Yeah, good luck with that. We'll see what in the world this car is capable of. It seems loose. It's turning to the left by itself. Ooh, 50 car's got a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
One car was slow as well. I'm kind of surprised I'm keeping up with them so far. Lala involved in something. Yeah, the front end of his car don't look totally right. And that last lap was 4 1/1000ths off of our fast lap. So we're still good. Car is good. Just seems a little bit looser than it was before, but we're getting back closer to him, so I just got a wheel. There we go, getting those positions back. I'm gonna be in that top 20 again before you know it. My ultimate goal is to latch on to that big group out front so I can at least see what's going on near the lead, the battle that's happening. We might be able to get there. We're freaking flying this run. We weren't going this fast the first run. I reckon now I'm faster. There's not a whole lot of battling going on up here near the front. I'm not sure who's leading. It's the third Bushy brother. You got Outback Stenhouse up there. You got Gibby, Hubby Bubs, T-Rex. I don't know if we're gonna challenge for the damn thing, because the adaptive strength is gonna wear off once I get up near the lead. But if I can crack the top 10, I'll be happy. A top 10 for Jabbai this year? Oh, that's a fucking win. Knocking on that door of the top 10 with 10 laps of racing to go here at Texas World Speedway. Great mods. All of them. Today, everything Kyle Busch fan, Beeline's design, and I love the feel of this race car. So to everybody that worked on this Xfinity car, the base model for it, good job. Damn, I'm putting on my fastest lap so far. Jabbai is flying, he wants that last top 10. Whoa, we got a lap car checkup. I don't know if that was Heimlich, if that was Jetri or Montoya, or if it was Kobayashi. Because all 3 of them are in the mod, driving the 50. All right, 99, all right. It ain't gonna make it easy for Jabbai. Ooh, good run. Coming up and out of the corner, severely slow. One car up in front of the leaders. I can see it all the way back here. Shit, what the fuck are you fucking telling me this 99 ain't even for position? It's Hemorrhoids. Of all people. Probably the guy that I shit-talked the most when I was breaking down all the cars in the mod. That's who I gotta beat for a top 10. 99, I ain't no. You're fucking lap down. You ain't challenging shit, bro. We're getting closer to the 31, but we're running out of laps. Coming to 5 to go next time. One more top 10 for Jabbai. Everybody wants it. Hemorrhoids. Don't be the pickle dick that gets in the way of that. More slow lap traffic to 34. Are you fucking kidding me? How did I not avoid that? Is this gonna end the race? This is gonna end the fucking race, isn't it? And I'm not gonna be able to restart. I'm not gonna be able to get the 10. Unfucking believable. Only Jamai would ass-pack a guy that he saw going slow a fucking mile up the road. It's Jamai luck. That's new Jamai luck. That's Jamai 2017 to current Jamai luck. I don't know about them, but I ain't pitting. I'm staying right the hell where I am. It'd be great if they all decided to make a pit stop. It's not coming, though. Pit road is open and not a single damn one of them is going down there. Maybe a restart with one to go. And if that's the case, I'm junking this 31. Who the fuck is leading? Outback Stenhouse! Well, that's nothing short of a miracle. Either we get the one to go right here, right now, right here, or this race is over. We did not get the one to go. The lights are still on the fucking pace car. What in the world happened to that 34? Well, I do have an option here. It's not an option that I'd be particularly proud of, but it is, at the end of the day, an option. Coming down the front stretch for the final time, Outback Stenhouse Jr. is going to win in the return to Texas World Speedway. Oh, look at this. The 31 car has spun around, and it looks like Jimmy Johnson is going to get a top 10 in his final race. Apparently NASCAR didn't appreciate my little move there for a top 10, so they plopped me down to 29th. That could be about the most Jamai way to end a Jamai career. I'm done. Thank you to Kyle Bushfan for the racetrack mod. Thank you to B Lions Design for all of the paint schemes. And thank you to everybody that worked on the base model for these Xfinity cars. Everything that came together today was phenomenal. I love that race. I just really wish I could have nabbed the top 10. Maybe I could have, if I didn't rear end the shit out of the 34 for absolutely no reason at all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. I love ya. Ow! Every single last one. And I'll see you in the next video that I do. Goodbye!